Hey guys, welcome to this video. I'm really excited to show you my newest teacher planner that's coming out, and I cannot wait to show you all that's inside. I've been working on this really hard. I'm going to go through everything with you and show you the stickers that are included and how you can grab your very own. So let's get started. Alright you guys, so I use this planner in GoodNotes, so let me go into GoodNotes and I have it right here. And this is the cover of the planner. I am obsessed with it. I love the color scheme. I'm really excited to show you all the graphics inside. I think if you are somebody that loves colorful planners or planners with fun illustrations, you are gonna love this planner. I really think so. So this is the first page you come across. Now remember, this is an undated planner, so if you buy this planner, you can use this planner every single year because it doesn't have dates. So that is the good thing about undated planners, is that you can reuse them every single year, unlike a regular planner, which you obviously can't. So here on this first page, you can see that you can write down your name. It's kind of like a realistic planner. I really like that. Now I'm gonna get into these tabs right here in the next page. This is a hyperlinked planner, which is really useful when you buy digital planners because it's so easy to navigate through them. So this is the dashboard, and I have templates right here. So now let me get to these tabs on the sides. So to start off, there are 5 tabs on this side for 5 different notebooks. So you can turn these notebooks into whatever you'd like. Now, these are also the same right here as these tabs on the side. I simply put them here so that you can actually name them whatever you'd like to name them. And then I put them also on the side so that they are easy access for you no matter what page you are on. So if you click on one of these, it'll take you directly to your notebook. So you have a space here to title it, and then you could put in any templates that you'd like. And then I've created this little ring in the middle as the dashboard button. So every single time you click on it, you are taken back to the dashboard. So it makes it super simple. You just click in the middle and then it'll bring you back to this page right here. All of these coordinate with the color on the side. And of course, like I said, you can just title it whatever you would like. Now here on this side are the monthly tabs. So I decided to make them a little bit smaller just because I didn't want to overcrowd the planner with huge tabs. So you could still see the months on the side, but they are just a little bit smaller, and I prefer that look. And I've also gotten feedback that people would prefer smaller tabs. So I decided to make them smaller this time around. I'm gonna go through them really quick so that you can take a look at the monthly overview page. So here's the month of July, and really quickly I want to show you that this section right here is actually hyperlinked. Since this is an undated planner, I did not hyperlink this little section because each day will be probably on a different week. So I did not hyperlink this, but this section is hyperlinked right here. So if you are on week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, you can easily access them by clicking on one of these. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So this is what the weekly overview page looks like, and of course this is a teacher planner, so I just focused on Monday through Friday. I really love this layout. I really love how it turned out. You can write here any specific subjects or whatever. I know there's many type of teachers out there, so whatever fits your needs, either different classes, different subjects. And then here is a little small section for notes if you'd like to write down notes. But I find this really useful in writing different tasks that you need to write down, just keeping track of everything. I've seen lots of planners that have this type of layout, and after getting some feedback from a few teachers, I decided to go with this layout as that was a favorite. This is the weekly layout for each month. So as you can see here, this is also the next page, and it goes on for the next 5 pages. So each of these pages is a different week, and I think it makes lesson planning really organized and fun. Like I said, I'm gonna go through each of these months. So let me go to August. This is August's layout. Here's September, and as you can see, I told you that these little fun illustrations, I really like these because it kind of reminds me of planners that I used to love, my paper planners, and I just really like this. It's really fun, and it makes me really happy to open up this planner. I am going to be homeschooling this year, so I'm excited to use this planner for myself. And here's just different sections. I didn't want to title these anything because I really want to make this a planner where you can kind of customize it to your own liking and whatever preference you have. Whatever you have going on, you can kind of create this into what you want it to create. So here's October. I really like this one. This is probably one of my favorite graphics. Let's go on to November. Here's November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June. I really like June's as well. So these all look the same. And then you have your monthly overview right here. That is not dated, of course. You have a little section for your to-dos and a little section for notes. And then of course you have your weekly layout, like I mentioned before, for lesson planning. And yeah, I really like this. Okay, so now let's go back to the dashboard. So here in the dashboard, you'll see different things. Let's go to the gradebook. So this is the gradebook section, and I created 3 different colors for whatever preference you like, or if you want to kind of organize things differently, maybe the first quarter, second quarter, anything like that, then they're right here for you. And the great thing about digital planning is that you can always duplicate pages. If you need more pages, then you can duplicate them. I did not want to add like more of these because then it would really make this page crowded, and I did not want to offer that experience for you. So if you do need more pages, of course, just add on another page. I think that's a better look than having like really tiny lines that you can't even read. I've offered 3 different colors, and you can choose from whatever color you like. So that is what the gradebook looks like. This section is hyperlinked, so you can just click on the color and then it'll take you right to that color. The next section is student info. So here you have a section that you can write in your students' information, their contact, any notes. Of course, like I mentioned before, you can duplicate this page. I know some people have a lot more students than this. So like I mentioned before, I did not want to make really tiny lines because it just wouldn't look good. It would be hard to write in this planner if it was really tiny lines. And after receiving feedback from some teachers, they would just prefer to duplicate a page instead of having really tiny lines to write on. All right, the next section is the classroom checklist. And just like the grade book, I've created 3 different colors for you, and they are hyperlinked as well, so you can choose whatever checklist you want to use. This comes in really handy for attendance or for really anything that needs to be turned in, any projects. Really, this is customizable to whatever you'd like. That's why I didn't name it attendance or anything like that. I just called it the classroom checklist because you can use this for whatever checklist you need for your classroom. All right, so next is the yearly overview, which is actually the next page after this. But the yearly overview is also undated, of course, and these are hyperlinked, so you can actually click on one of these and it'll take you right to that monthly overview. So for example, it takes you right to July, and it'll take you right to April. So this, you can add in little important dates or whatever you want to use it for. You can use it, and you can just zoom in and just have an overview of the year and a glance at maybe any important dates. I do have an important date section, so you don't really have to write it down here, but anything you want to use it for, you can use it for. All right, so here's the dates to remember section, what I was talking about. So these are the dates to remember. So here you can write down any important dates, and what I also really like about this is that I've hyperlinked each box to also go back to the monthly overview. So for example, if you write down an important date and then you remember that you want to write it down in your monthly overview. Then you can just click on the very top where the month is, and it'll take you straight to that monthly overview. So let's say we want to go to August, it'll take you right to August. So I really like that. All right, so now let me show you the note paper. All right, so you have 8 different note papers to choose from. I've separated them in the colors based on what they are. So I have 3 lined paper, 2 graph paper, 2 dotted paper, and 1 blank. So these are also hyperlinks, so whatever you're looking for, you can just tap on it and it'll take you right to that page, and you can just copy it and paste it wherever you'd like. So here's the first lined paper. Here's the second one. It has like a little bluish tone to it, kind of like realistic paper. Here's the third one. It's a little bit dotted, but it's still lined. Here's a graph paper. Here's another graph paper. The boxes are bigger and they're a little bit darker on this one. Here's the first dotted. And here's the second dotted. This one is a little bit lighter and the dots are closer together. And then of course the blank paper. So you can choose from any of these for your notebooks or just to write down a little brain dump or something like that. All right, now let's go through the templates. I've added a few templates in here that you can choose from. And of course you can add these anywhere. You can add these in your notebooks or just add them within the monthly or weekly layouts, whatever your preference is. That's the beauty of digital planning. You can just customize it however you'd like. So the first section right here, the first template right here is the contact log. So here's a contact log, and in here you can just write in any important contacts, or if you want to call home for any specific reason, then this would be the template that you will use for that. The next one I actually created after lots of feedback, the website logins. A lot of teachers were telling me that they needed a place to kind of write down the website, their usernames and passwords so they can remember. So I of course had to create this one, and I hope you find it really helpful. The next one's before school, after school. So this one here is just writing down things you need to remember before school or after school, and it's just a really pretty template, and you can write down different activities that you need to remember. The next one is the field trip info. So here you can just write down, these are the same exact, so if you have 2 field trips in a year, then you have space to write down any information, like time departing, time returning, any notes, chaperones, and all of that, so you can have it all in one place, and if you need to look anything up, it's all in here. The next one is a seating chart. And this is basically just graph paper so that you can sort of create a seating chart. And yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. The next one I've created for you is a substitute template. So here's a little template that you can write down information for your substitute, such as where to find certain things, topics to cover, who can help, any extra notes. And then this is a section where you can either print this out or sort of create something where you can actually send it to them, because that's the beauty of this, is that you can actually even screenshot this and just like print it out or whatever you'd like. But this they can actually fill out who's been absent, who were the superstars, who needed reminders, any work that was completed, work that was not completed, any feedback, and any notes. All right, so the next section is a daily planner. I did include a daily planner in case you wanted to use one. This is the only daily planner I've included, so you can actually create this and add this to your weekly planner, or maybe just make a notebook out of it for just the daily planning. I know that the weekly lesson planner pages would probably be used more often, so I didn't take too much time to create multiple daily planner layouts. So I think this one kind of covers the most important aspects of a daily planner in case you do need it. Okay, the next one I've created for you is the meeting notes. So here's the meeting notes, and then you can bring in your iPad and write down any important meeting notes, anything that you need to remember, and have it all in one place. Of course, this is the beauty of a digital planner, is that you can keep everything in one place, and I really, really love that. All right, the next one is the contact list. So this is just a section where you can write down any contacts. So I had a lot of feedback from teachers saying that they needed a place to keep their contacts. Sometimes they needed to write down important contacts, so I thought this was a great way to kind of save them all in one place. All right, now I've also created a little looking ahead template. So this is kind of just like a reminders type of template. So you can write down any notes, like reminders, things you need to grade, things you need to do, any contacts you need to contact, copies, and then just a little section for any extra notes that you need to jot down. Next is the task organizer. So this is a really cool spot so that you can just write down any subject or anything that you need to get done. As teachers, I know you have a lot going on, so there's 8 different categories on this page which you can write down, and then just jot down things that you need to remember to do for each of them. So it's kind of like a good way to see an overview of a big to-do list and just separate it into categories so that it's more organized. All right, the next one is volunteers and events. So this section has your volunteer contacts, and this section has events and dates, just so that you can keep everything in one place and kind of remember who are your volunteers, any events that are going on, and the contact info in case you need to reach out to them, any notes. The next one is a lesson prep. So this section you can actually add to your weekly planner layout if you'd like, kind of like a daily planner in a way. And then you could also see an overview of the weekly lesson plans. You can make multiples of these so that you have one for each subject or each class. But here I've added the topic, date, action plan, materials, task summary, homework, and evaluation. So this is a great overview. If you're the type of person that kind of likes to have an overview of each lesson and more specific details, then this is a great page to do that in. All right, next is professional development. In this section, I think it's always important for anybody as an individual to kind of keep up with their professional or personal development. So I've actually created this little thing right here where you can actually see what SMART goals are and how to create good goals, and kind of just set these for yourself. What are your short-term goals, your long-term goals, any current skills, your self-assessment, what your strategy is, and any resources you'd like to jot down. So this section is kind of for yourself and just to keep track of your own professional development. All right, the next one is classroom folders. So this section is actually a section where I've created 32 folders for you. Now, I know some teachers might have more students, which is actually kind of crazy to me to have more than 32 students, but I know it does happen, and these are only 32 folders, so you would have to kind of create this however you'd like. For the most part, where I live, there's not usually more than 30 students in a class. Honestly, more than 25 is kind of like too much. It's overcrowding. You could either use it for specific students or all of your students, or you can use them for different subjects, different topics. Really, this is customizable to whatever you want to use it for. So each of these little folders takes you to a blank page, which you can customize however you'd like, as I can show you here. It takes you right to a blank page. So what I would do is I would just title this whatever section it will be, and then I would add another page here so that I can kind of go through, and that's what that folder in particular would be for. So, and then I would put the title here as well so that I can remember what each of these folders are, because obviously I would probably forget where something is if it's not written down. So the next one is a self-care template. I actually never thought about adding a self-care template in a teacher planner until I received feedback. I did receive lots of feedback while I was creating this because I wanted to create something, because I'm not personally a teacher. I wanted to create something where I had an idea of what needed to be created and what the needs were. So a lot of teachers were telling me that they needed a space for self-care. And then I thought to myself, like, that's actually really important as a teacher. You do need self-care. So I've created this little template here so you could put in your mind's goals, your body's goals, any notes, your daily affirmations, and then a self-care checklist for physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and then you have a section for daily, weekly, and monthly. So this is a template that you can really use to kind of not forget about yourself and really take care and tune in to your self-care. All right, so the next section I've created is the memory keeper. I think this little template is so cute, and of course you could duplicate this because I'm sure you'll probably have more than 8 photos or graphics or anything like that you want to remember. So I thought this was a pretty neat idea. Personally, what I would do if I were a teacher is since this is an undated planner and I would probably use it yearly, I would probably just make a copy of it instead of like deleting everything, just so that I can look back through the years. And that's how I would do it. And I would personally duplicate this page a few times so I can add in as many photos as I'd like. And then these little things right here, you can actually just add little quotes or just title your graphics or your photos in any way. But I thought this was a neat addition so that you can kind of keep some special moments here in your planner as well. Last but not least is your stickers section. Now this is actually a blank page because everybody uses different apps for their stickers, or for their planners I should say. This is pretty much a space so that you can keep your stickers. So if you start adding stickers here, then you can simply just click on stickers and it will take you to that sticker section. Now I have included stickers here for you, so you can either put those in there, or you can put them in your elements tab, or really just keep them how I kind of intended for you to keep them, whatever your preference is. So now let me actually show you how to grab this planner right here. So you're gonna go to your browser. So for example, I'm gonna go here to my Safari. So you're gonna go to creativelyclaudia.com, or you could just click on the link in the description down below to get an easier access. But you can go there to the menu and just go to shop. And then from here, you can go to digital planners. And then here is the teacher planner. So you would simply add this to your cart and go through the checkout process. Once you've gone through the checkout process, you will notice that it says there's a little section that says here that says that your download is loading. I don't remember exactly what it says, but I would recommend you not to wait for that because that thing takes forever. Check your email and you will find your planner in there. So I'm going to show you what that email looks like. So this is kind of what that email will look like. It says your downloads are ready, and I'm covering the link to the download, of course, but you will click on the link and it'll take you right here to this page. So you'll just click on download now, and then you will see that it starts to download right here. And then when it's finally downloaded, you can click on it and then tap on it. It'll actually open up a zip folder in your files, or a zip file in your files app. So you're gonna click on that, and then when you click on that, it'll open up a teacher planner folder. I did this already, so I now have 2, but you'll click on that and you will see that your planner is right here, and then the stickers are right here. So your planner, you just click on it, and then you'll see it'll pop up like this. And of course you're not going to use it like this. So I actually just go to share, and then I go to open in GoodNotes. You're going to open it in whatever app you use, but here it's going to pop up in GoodNotes, and you would import it as a new document. I already have this saved, so I'm not going to save it again, but this is what you would do. Now for the stickers, I'm gonna click done right here. So here in the stickers folder, you will see that you have the PNG stickers, which are your stickers like this, which you can use no matter what app you use for your digital planner. So these are pretty much the same. It's just that these are transparent stickers, just like these right here. These are the transparent stickers, and then these are like the solid stickers, solid and transparent. So that is the difference, but I've included a few in here. I really like these little notepad stickers. Those are probably my favorite. So of course, PNG stickers you can use with any type of app you use. And then the next two are specifically if you use GoodNotes. So I've included a collections file as well as a GoodNotes sticker book file, which I like to call. So here you would just click on share again and then open in GoodNotes. And then you're gonna get this little pop-up, and I would import it as a new document, and then I would save it to my stickers, and then I would say import. But of course, like I said, I've already done this, so I'm not gonna do it again. But basically, my favorite part about adding stickers is kind of having a sticker book on the side. So I go to split view, and then I open up GoodNotes in a new window, and I go to my stickers right here. So these are the stickers you will be receiving, and it opens up just like this. Now there's 2 pages in here of stickers, and then I like to go kind of to the side, just like that. And then your stickers are right next to your planner. So I really like that look. So let me show you how to use them in case you've never used them before. So I'm gonna go to a monthly layout right here, and maybe I just want to add a little rainbow. So what I will do is I'm actually gonna go to exit full screen and then turn on my tools. I'm gonna grab my lasso tool, and then I'm just gonna do a little circle. It doesn't even have to be like on top of the whole thing. It can just be on top, a little bit on top of the image. I'm gonna go to copy. So I did a little circle, I tapped it, and then this popped up. I'm gonna go to copy, and then I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna press it down, and I'm gonna go to paste. And then you see there is your little sticker. I think that is so adorable. I really like this. But you can do that with any of these stickers. You could just go to copy and then paste. And then there you have it. It's as simple as that. So that is one way to do this. And like I said, there's these other ones as well. So if you want to use this one, just draw a little circle, go to copy, and then tap down, go to paste. And there you have it. I would probably add it somewhere right there. So maybe you can have like a little list right here, and then before school, after school. You can kind of customize this to whatever you'd like, as always. So now I'm gonna show you how to do the collections file. So let me just exit out of here really quick. Close. Okay, so for the collections file, if you have GoodNotes, go into your Elements tab right here. And then here at the bottom, you're gonna scroll all the way. You're gonna go to this little plus, and you're gonna click on import from. So that automatically opened up my files app, and it opened up to my most recently used folder. So obviously I had just opened up the teacher planner folder, so it opened right up to where I needed it to open. So here's the collection. You'll see at the end it says .collection. This is the one you need to use. So you're gonna click on it, and you'll see that all your stickers will automatically upload right in here. It makes it super easy, and it's already titled for you. All you have to do is create the collection, and they will all be in your Elements tab, which makes everything super easy. So really, whatever preference you have, I'm gonna cancel because I already have them right in here. As you can see, they're all in there, and then you can literally just tap on it and you have a sticker. So that's as easy as it gets. So if you prefer Element, or if you prefer your little sticker book,
or you can even use the PNG files. I'm going to show you really quick. You can use those. So I'm going to go to done, and then here's the PNG. So this kind of actually also works as a little sticker book, because let's say I'm going to show you the transparent stickers. So let's say I want this one. As you can see, you can see through it. So I really like these little transparent stickers. This is the first time I include any transparent stickers in my planners or in my stickers in general. So you can just do that as well if you're using a different app. It makes it super easy to just do it side by side. If you have GoodNotes, you can easily add this to your elements by tapping on it, clicking this little arrow, and then click on add element, and then you can create a new collection as well. But since this is already included, I wouldn't do that. Unless of course you just want to add some, then it's totally up to your preference. But that is pretty much it with this planner, you guys. I really hope you loved it. I hope this is a planner that you will find very useful, and I'd love any feedback in the comments. Please let me know what your thoughts are.
And that is it for today's video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you really loved it. Please leave your feedback or any comments down below. And until next time, happy planning.